I want to show you one diagram that summarizes a lot of what I talked about. Okay, here it is here. There it is. Can you all see that? Can you all see that? Come around if you can't see it. This is big. This is big. This is, I want you to think about this. And this is basically it in a nutshell about control. It's all about having total control. You multi-source. Why? Because it enables you to create market forces. Why? One supplier competing against another supplier. But also, it enables you to deal with the information asymmetry problem, because you learn from one supplier and you use that in helping another supplier. But there's always a contract. The contract is, the agreement that you sign, you go to court if you break your contract. We understand that. But in most global supply chains, contracts are what? They are incomplete. Do I have a blue one? Could I have a blue one, please, Ginny? Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Okay, contracts are incomplete. What does that mean? That is, it's nearly impossible to foresee all of the different states of the future in a contract, where you say, if A, then B. If C, then D. If E, then that. Like contract, that's what a contract is about. If you deliver on time, I will pay you. If you do this, I will do that. If you deliver late, I will penalise you. You with me? That's all a contract is, right? But there's an infinite array of states of the future, so that's why we say contracts are always incomplete. You try and do your best. Okay? And so, what does the supplier want? They just want to get paid. They just want to have good negotiation. So what do most global supply chain MMCs do? Well, they engage in supplier development, especially like monitoring, because contracts are incomplete, so therefore you need to do more monitoring. And this is where suppliers benefit from the collaboration that monitoring brings. Yes, monitoring is control, but also monitoring is also teaching, so you can actually improve the yield, right? Remember how Motorola helped BYD. Okay, don't ever forget that. That is, look where BYD is today. All right, Motorola gave them their start. So we've got multi-sourcing. We have the incomplete contract. We have supply development. 2 weeks ago, we had a group at the back. Are you with me? Okay. You talked about formal measurement. Okay, the formal measurement can support contracting. Why? Because the measures are collecting information, they create signals whether you are fulfilling different terms and conditions in the contract. But also at the same time, measures help to facilitate which suppliers should we intervene? Which suppliers should we spend more time monitoring or developing or helping? So measures can be bad or they could be good, if you want to put it that way, okay? The good and the bad, both sides. And then, in some ways, the good is that the measures help facilitate. On the bad side, well, in some ways, measures become influencing. You with me here? All right? What do we mean by influencing? Maybe when Ginny marks some of your participation, it has an influencing on you. You feel intimidated, but also that you're a bit more aware, and so you try and participate more. That's what we mean by influencing. Okay? But on the facilitating, this helps to work out, well, which supplier should we send our 800 engineers to help to improve their yield? Okay, to improve other parts of their process. How do we know they need improvement? Why? Because we're doing multi-sourcing. We can compare supplier A, B, and C. So there you have it, multi-sourcing, contracting, and measurement. And that, in a nutshell, is something in one diagram that talks about those 14 items I talked about with Apple tonight. So there you have it. That's how Apple does it. Ta-da! Oh, come on. Oh, man. All right. Okay. All right. That's enough. Okay. All right. Have a break. If you any questions on this?